Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome to a Classic Tetris Asia CTWC qualifier. Round 1 match between Tim Wong and MelonSoda. Sorry for a little delay. Still trying to figure out their stats because I cannot find Tim Wong's stats. I'm trying my best, so these stats are currently not correct. But yeah. In the meantime, let me open up chat because I have not been interacting with chat. One win, 2 losses. Okay. Zero CT. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out yours. Because I cannot find your name in the Nash database. It should be under Tim if you want, but I cannot find it. Let me just get MelonSoda's board. Yeah, it should be under 10 if you want. MelonSoda's board is also a little bit off stencil, so I need to figure that out. Yeah, I'll just go with Tim Wong. Tim Wong, or just Tim. If you don't mind. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go mute myself because right now what's happening is that I'm using a holding mic. I'm using a dynamic microphone. So sorry for the jankiness. Just give me 3 minutes where I figure out this, where I fix MelonSoda's stencil as well. Alright. Alright. Also, just want to say that this is a 18 all the way tournament, so yeah. Let me just see if MelonSoda is in chat. MelonSoda is in chat, okay. Alright. that'll work. So, in the meantime, let's get our players counted down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Sorry about, there's a little bit of jank right now. Because for some reason, prior to this restream, I already spent an hour trying to figure it out, but there's an hour is not enough time to figure out stuff. And MelonSoda is still off stencil. Which is not MelonSoda's fault, it's just that there's something wrong with my OBS that causes people to be off stencil. There's something wrong with my window capture. I've not quite figured out the thing. It looks like MelonSoda's gotten started, but Tim has taken a while. Let me just give Tim a refresh. Might be because I opened Tim's restream a bit earlier, so he might be having a little bit of latency buffering. And yeah, it looks like both players are actually about even now. So yeah, welcome in to a Classic Tetris Asia CTWC match. Between two max out players, Tim and Melon, both hyper tappers. Yeah, this I think this could be a very good matchup because the quality of players that we have here. Looking forward to a good match. All 18 starts, so it's almost like the real thing, the real CTWC. Early on, both players are looking okay, but Tim has a center well, has to close up the center well. Now has two dependencies on the left-hand side. Gets an eye for it. Gets another eye for it, but he's slowly making more and more holes in his stack. Has a peg right on top of the hole he needs to clear out. Meanwhile, MelonSoda pauses. The Melon tops out at 142k. Tim actually only needs 30k here, but he isn't in a precarious position. That awkward placement of that J was looking pretty hurting, but he seems to be digging out this. He's an L now. Gets a long bar instead. Works as well. Now it's a long bar dependency. Fills it with an L. And Tim only needs 140,000, I believe. Although I cannot see it anymore because MelonSoda has reset the scoreboard. But I don't know what quite happened there. Because MelonSoda, he looked fine and he just, on his board, looks like he had a bunch of blocks stacked on top of each other. I don't know what happened. Was it a controller problem? Melon's not saying anything chat, so yet to be seen. But yeah, the top L score for Melon was most definitely in the 140,000. So Tim, once you get to 150,000, you should be fine. So one Tetris and you'll be fine. So Tim gets the well back open. Only needs a long bar now. Takes a triple instead. Oh yeah, the new controller. But yeah, 150,000 is definitely not good, and that is good. So Tim takes down game number 1. After a little bit of a precarious situation from Melon. Let's give Tim his first heart. And then in the meantime, I will try my best to fix MelonSoda's stencil. Which again is not Melon's fault, but problem of how my OBS is. Sorry about this. Let me just quickly this over a bit. Yep, we're doing OBS fixing right here, right now. I'm even stretching it. That's how jank this is. Alright, we have 2 readies from both players. We can get game number 2 underway. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. But yeah, today you might feel like I'm very ASMR, and that's because I switched my microphone to a dynamic microphone instead of using my regular condenser, because my mother is playing the flutes, and if I use my condenser, you're gonna hear every single note of those flutes. Yep, it is what it is. Tim Wong starting off maybe 1 high, closes off the well, has a dependency. Now gets the Tetris first. It's a J dependency, but gets an L for it, so it doesn't really work. Turns it into a LJ dependency. Meanwhile, Melon is clean, perfect through 8 lines. Has to burn. Sets up a roof burn using the S. Gets it nicely burned out with a J. It's looking clean. Doesn't go for the S spin. Doesn't go for the L tuck instead, or doesn't go for the J tuck either. Instead, going for a weird placement with the L. Has to burn a few lines because of it. And Tim is technically slightly in the lead, although he is also 8 lines ahead in time. Yeah, both players look to be nice and clean and ready for Tetrises. MelonSoda slamming one down as we speak. Looks a bit jank right now, but my scene, I'm sorry. MelonSoda has 2 bits of secret grade in the middle of his stack. That'll be a little bit awkward to clean out. This will be opportunity for Tim Wong to catch up. This Tetris from Tim Wong brings in into the lead, 200k to 195k. Tim once again ahead in lines by about 5 to 6 at any given point in time. MelonSoda, let's see if he goes for this column 2, gets to column 2 Tetris. Column 3, sorry. Continues setting up for it. A little bit risky. It's not getting the right pieces. Gets the T, but the T comes 1 piece too late. It's a good Lombard though. Opens up back the well in column 3. Let's see, he appears to be still going for it. Gets an S instead of the Z, which is needs. Gets the Z. Makes a God hole. Interestingly, does not clear out using the J. Gets the Tetris in the end. And now the players were tied there for a second, both at 253,840 points. So this is a very close match. Both players on solid 500k transition pace. But this could be something here. Yeah, MelonSoda doing a lot of center walls. Tried to go for another center wall there, but only took the triple because it was looking a bit dangerous, and it still is looking a bit dangerous right now for MelonSoda and Tim. He's got to make an I dependency. He's got to turn that into a Tetris well, but wisely decides to burn it down because it was getting a little bit too high there, and if he got drowned there, it would have been quite awkward for him. MelonSoda needs a Lombard right now. Gets the Lombard and the dirty Tetris. But we'll have to do some digging. Not anything he cannot dig out of, but oops. Not anything they can dig out of, but it's not gonna be happy for Melon. And yeah, Tim is still digging. Needs an O for the left side. Gets the T-burn followed by a nice L, which works as well. But yeah, trying to access that hole in column 3. That's a really nice double. It's gonna open up back the hole. MelonSoda, they go for the center wall again. MelonSoda's unrelentless with the center walls today. That's a really nice T to flatten out the parity and see if Melon continues with it. Nope, just takes the triple. And yeah, even with all the center wells, MelonSoda is not that far behind in pace. Takes a triple there. Tim has an awkward left side, would really like a T, but as he would have to do there. Burns into transition. 430k. MelonSoda 1 Tetris away from transitioning. Oh, Tim barely gets the Lombard over. Sets up an I dependency now. Fortunately gets the I. Not set up for a Tetris as the Lombard comes. MelonSoda does transition 432k. Tetris is to 456k. And now Tim is actually over 10 lines ahead of MelonSoda now. And MelonSoda, oh no, misdrops after misdrop, and it's over for Melon. Melon toss at 458k, and Tim takes down game number 2. GG's. Welcome in people from Tuguino. Tugi. Right now you're watching a CTWC qualifier. Featuring MelonSoda and Tim. Nope, not all 3 hearts. Just 2. Right now Tim is leading 2-0, which can't be called an upset considering that MelonSoda has 300 higher elo and is ranked 250 places higher than Tim. But Tim looking to be poised to take the upset right now. Melon needs to avoid the reverse sweep for the sake of their elo and for the sake of their tournament hopes, because you don't want to go down to the losers bracket. The CTWs, this qualifier, there is a losers bracket, but yeah. Anyways, both players have a ready, so we're gonna get this game underway. And we go stacking in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The good thing about this mic is that I can do ASMR with it. And I think I'm already doing ASMR with it, because I'm bringing my mic very close to my mouth in order to reduce any background noise from my brother playing Minecraft behind me. But things are fine. MelonSoda, it looks like MelonSoda is the one that has a little bit latency now, so let's refresh Melon. And see if they are in time now. Yep, both players now in time. Both players were perfect for 8 lines there as well. Tim took 2 burns. MelonSoda still perfect for 12 lines. Of course, this is active commentator's curse as MelonSoda is literally listening to my commentary at this moment. Should not commentate to curse MelonSoda while they are having a very awkward time in this match, but looks like Melon is unfazed, sets up a T-tuck. Okay, has to go for the weird burn. Ooh, this doesn't look good for Melon. They are getting all the wrong pieces. gets good pieces there. That L really helps. Brings it back down. Let's see if Melon continues there. Center well ways, or nope, just got burned down. Probably warranted, because Melon did start off the match with a bunch of Tetrises. But just like that, Tim has took advantage. Oh, and MelonSoda misses the J-Tuck. Yeah, and Tim is gonna take full advantage of the situation. Now, 2 Tetrises, 1.5 Tetrises in the lead, I should say. Nothing insurmountable, but it's definitely a lead. Melon had a really bad board there, but gets all the right pieces. Meanwhile, it's now Tim's turn to have the bad board. Needs a J. The J comes 1 piece too late. Now needs an L. That's the J now. Needs a Lombard. Gets the Lombard just in time. Needs to open up back column 1. Ooh, that S isn't gonna burn anything. Needs something for the right hand side now. The T gets over, but I don't see how he's gonna burn out this. Hangs the Lombard. Tim is done, and MelonSoda is about to top a hangs the Lombard. Oh no. Tim wins the match 3-0 after some awful misdraws from MelonSoda. That's a rip. Yeah, Tim takes down the match 3-0. Rest in peace. Yeah, Melon instantly leaves. Just gets out here. And yeah. It's 3 hearts to Tim. Just not great. Not a great time for Melon. Yeah, anyways. That concludes this match. Let's see how the bracket shapes up now. I do believe the winner of this goes on to face Nerds. It's probably either gonna be Nerds or Net. Let me take a look at the bracket. Okay, so the winner of this match goes on to face the winner of Nenu and him, which is Nenu. Nenu won that match, so it's gonna be Tim vs Nenu in the semifinals. Winners semifinals. Melon goes down to face him in the losers bracket. Yeah, you're facing. I think you're gonna face me. I think they're actually doing their match right now. Let's see. Let me check. I do believe they are gonna go live very soon, so I don't know. Let me see if they are gonna go live, because I see Human is live, and we might be able to rate them for the other round 1 match. But yeah, Tim, you have a big task on your hands. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been a short stream, even though I had a little bit of delay because I had some technical difficulties. Sorry about that, but yeah. Alright, see you guys. I'll go raid someone. Oh, and also I am also going to be restreaming another match in exactly an hour, which is going to be the future circuit match between Torza and MelHK. So if you guys want to drop me a follow and hang around, come back an hour later to check out that match, feel free to do so. In the meantime, who do you guys want raid? I have 16 viewers. It's a big raid. Does anybody want to raid anyone? Yeah, that's no problem, Tim. Alright, we're gonna go to Blazer. Actually, no, we're not gonna go. Blazer has 5 viewers, right? We're gonna go to him. Alright. Now, let me get the raid up. Alright, I've been Haven of the Sea. See you guys next time.